Think about the last time you were in an uncomfortable situation where you have to speak in front of others, like speech or presentations in class, a job interview, or asking someone you're interested in romantically out on the first date. Think about how nervous how you thought you would never go through it, and at least not very gracefully. You have zero confidence going in. What I have told you that if you acquire and develop someone essential and foundational speaking skills, you can raise your confidence levels and significantly and become eloquent and powerful speakers. Speaking power. Become a powerful speaker will forever change your academic, professional, and personal life from to the better posting powerful speaking and communication skill is vital. If you want to raise your self-confidence levels, how can possibility? So I'd like to talk to you today about 3 things that I believe were the core of how to go about successfully raising your self-confidence level in and out of the classroom. I put in under an ABCs of speaking power. A for anxiety, B for breathing, and C for comfortability. A for anxiety. Statistically speaking, 3 out of every 4 people fear speaking in public more than a fear falling from great height, financial running, sickness, and even death. The medical term for the fear of public speaking is glossophobia. Possible symptoms are stuttering, quivering voice, complete mental block, nausea, upset stomach, dizziness, muscle tension and cramps, brushing, sweating, pounding heart. Should I call an ambulance? This sentence is a symptom of the disorder result of light of flight or response. Most of you have heard about it or studied it, but let me to describe what it means. When attending to you in an academic setting, when you are about to give a speech or a presentation in the front of your classmate and your professor, the light of the rush of the but then you get it prepares you for danger and what danger you're not going to get out when you classmate your audience and you are not going to run out of the room. You do that and you possibly feel the accident, right? When there is no real threat and you're just not standing there, it can feel like you are going to lose total control of your body and your mind, and then you emotional meltdown usually follows. In preparing my students for speech, I come up with three things that I believe that are the core of the how to go about successfully raising your confidence level in and out of the classroom. First, to combat the fight of light response, I have found the realization response is very similar to what people do when they prepare to mediate. Number 1, find a quiet environment. Number 2, enjoy a mental device, a sound, a word, information, a phrase, something you can repeat to yourself or out loud. Number 3 is either close eyes or fix your gaze on an object in the room. Number 4, choose a comfortable position to relax in. And number 5 is start relaxing. So when someone is breathing rapidly or have a family, they're taking short, shallow breaths with little air getting in. They are not filling their lungs to capacity. When someone is breathing this way, their shoulders are also going up and down, and their muscles are probably very tense. But when you practice deep breathing, the results are gentle. In turn, what I can do to help you relax, focus, raise oxygen levels, support good heart health, and the list of benefits going on and on. In preparing my students for speeches, I come up with quite a few obscenely faster to have them remain in control of the body and the mind, so that the relaxations kicks in and they can give interesting and engaging oration. Okay, and another exercise that help you remaining control is called thought speech. Studies show that we speak about 120 words per minute, but we think 3 to 4 times faster than so you can be speaking and already to be thinking about what's coming next and next and next. Actors would do improvisations where there's no script and they're swiftly responding to another actor on the stage, where apply thought speed to build their words on the fly. They say whatever pops into your head first. Many of my students use this picking for during their presentation to prevent the mental blocks from happening. Now, moving on. Once you're inside under control, it wants to concentrate on your breath. Napoleon and the teacher. In the novel and the movie, Night Parade Strange said, didn't know that the only difference between excitement and fear is in the exam. If you think about it, someone is breathing this way. I said it's already. It's just short celebrate with little air getting in, and they're not filling their lungs to cavity. When it's breathing this way, the shoulder they're going up and down, and their muscles are probably in the muscle in the neck and the throat. But when you practice the deep breathing and try this technique, you can end up resetting the passage in the process for the breathing aside for the appears. Speakers are not relaxed, but them allows to speak in the lower register, which is give them ability speaker louder and project the voice further because the sound up and further sound when the surf is on the way. Using this technique also take to stress of the local crowds, helping this relations process of the throat and the neck. So afraid sunlight B for breathing and C for compatibility. 3 times during the semester, I met a student on Zoom for one-on-ones where I how they're feeling about delivery skills that they've been working on. They were presenting their speeches in one-on-one with Sherry. A lot of 9 Lachi. He said, I get it, Profesh. That's my next name. They call me Profesh. I get it, Profesh. You're teaching us how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Mind blown. That is exactly what I learned so much from my students. So the next time you feel yourself in an uncomfortable position where you have to speak in front of others, think about using some of the breath technique that I talked about today. Remember, that the only difference between being all spread out or filled with excitement and joy is in action. And just know that if you learn how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, great successes are in your future. Raising self-confidence levels in and out of the classroom, that that is an idea worth speaking. Thank you for listening.